We got a new Godzilla X Kong trailer, but before that, Reject Nation, in case you missed the announcement, we are doing a giveaway to our Real Rejects exclusive private early screening of Dune Part 2 on IMAX at IMAX HQ. It'll be our first time watching as well. There's an entry link in the description box and pinned comment. Winners will be chosen at random, and you have till February 21st to enter screening on the February 25th. Cannot wait for it. Also, this video is sponsored by Babbel. Thank you, Babbel. Anyway, John, how are you?
I'm so ready for Monsterverse.
I love the first trailer. This is one of my most anticipated movies of the year. Ladies and gentlemen, leave a like, leave your predictions down below on what you think's gonna go down here in this buddy cop movie. Let's do it. Egypt.
Transformers 2.
For centuries, there was harmony.
Whoa. The elements.
Titans were the guardians of nature,
Oh, I can't wait for this.
and the great apes became the protectors of humanity.
Oh, interesting.
Sure, that makes sense.
Okay.
Whoa. Oh my god.
Scar King.
No. You're just sensing things.
We've discovered a signal.
A beacon.
She can feel it.
A signal to what?
Godzilla, they can feel it too. Something is coming. Something even they're afraid of.
Something from outer space.
You feel like going for a ride?
Thought you'd never ask.
My man.
Try not to swallow your tongue.
What?
Yes.
I want a roller coaster version of this.
So much more sci-fi.
Yeah.
Son of
Is
Kong.
that a mini Kong?
Oh my god.
That's not just a signal. That's a call for war.
Oh, hell yeah.
Light the torches. The beacons.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, shit. What is that weapon?
What is
It's a
that?
spine. Oh yeah, charged
Oh,
up.
ice breath.
Kong can't stop this on his own.
Goddamn
He
right.
won't be alone.
Oh!
He's
Let's
got
go, baby.
backup. So cool.
Jesus will watch over us.
The last time those two met up, it was almost the end of Kong.
No.
They don't have to like each other. They just have to work together.
There's that buddy cop
Sure.
movie.
Now I have seen everything.
Wow. Wow.
Man, this looks epic as hell.
Yeah.
Some minor augmentations.
Oh,
Kong is busty now.
Suit up.
Wow. Looks like a spine, but it's like made of metal.
Looks like a tail, too.
Yeah. The new
Film for IMAX. Hey, IMAX!
Hey.
You guys rock!
Speak of the devil.
What an epic ass trailer that was. I loved it. Hello there, esteemed viewer of The Real Rejects. I, Greg Alba, language connoisseur and worldly gentleman, am here to bestow upon you the secrets of Babbel. Babbel is an engaging language learning app designed for real-life conversations, offering quick 10-minute lessons tailored by linguistic experts to effectively teach you a new language. Its conversation-based approach, enhanced with speech recognition technology, makes Babbel worth trying for anyone looking to learn at their own pace, anytime, anywhere. My dear friends, in this age of monolingual mundanity, Babbel is our beacon of hope, crafted by an army of over 150 language experts. Their lessons are like linguistic caviar, rich, refined, and oh so satisfying. Personal tale of triumph. I once whispered sweet nothings in Spanish, or for the layman, Espanol, to my wife, courtesy of Babbel. Her reaction, well, I'll tell you, she was utterly bewitched. Greg, you silver-tongued devil, no paraphrase. She exclaimed such vocabulary as I basked in the glory of my perfect pronunciation. Because Babbel isn't just about learning words. It's about embracing the art of conversation with podcasts, live classes, and a veritable smorgasbord of interactive lessons. I know the words I'm saying. And their speech recognition? It's like having a personal language butler, ensuring every syllable shell is impeccably crisp. Now brace yourselves for an offer of monumental proportions. Here's a special limited time deal for our viewers and listeners to get you started right now. Get 55% off your Babbel subscription, but again, only for our viewers at babbel.com/rejects. 55% off at babbel.com/rejects. Spelled BABBEL.com/rejects. Rules and restrictions may apply. Join me, the Greg Alba, in the adventure of language mastery at Babbel. We shall not just learn, no, nay, we shall conquer the world of communication. Or as they say in Spanish, comunicación. We're done with this ad. My main takeaway that I got in terms of plot points that I didn't pick up on in the first one, everything to do with the Scar King, is that the tribe down here, he is the leader of them. And it seems like this Son of Kong element, like I don't know, it's not the actual Son of Kong, but that's what they're going for essentially. A Son of Kong-like dynamic is he's the one who he's clearly afraid of the Scar King, and it seems that he does not agree with the ideologies of his tribe. That's the impression I'm getting, and that Scar King has a secret Titan up his sleeve
or something, some kind of ally.
It looked like there was like a freeze breath thing coming out when Kong was afraid of when he had to pull out his axe. So it's not just Scar King who is the ultimate threat, it's whatever this secret weapon is that Scar King has.
And now I'm trying to rack my brain for any Godzilla villain who could have ice breath. Comment below.
I have no idea, but the threat is so big that you do need two of them, because if it was just Scar King, it does seem like, this is an ape situation. I don't need to get involved. But if you have a secret weapon up your sleeve, which also has some type of looks like a freeze atomic breath type of deal, then you would need both of them to come together, because it seems like Godzilla is watching over, is dominion over Earth, and then Kong is establishing himself in Hollow Earth. So I think what's going to happen is he's going to take down Scar King, and then these apes are going to follow Kong by the end. That's my prediction.
Yeah, I feel like Scar King has been down there while Kong has been up here on Skull Island all this time. He's probably like, oh, you think you can just waltz in here and take my mantle? But also he's probably bitter against the humans because all we do is destroy Earth.
Yeah,
and whatnot. And they said that thing about, Kong being the protector of the people and then Godzilla being the protector of the planet. And then watching the both of them come together. I feel like there's some kind of alien threat, maybe whatever Scar King, whatever this other kaiju could be, might be from outer space, because they're also talking about that, signal she's getting, and there's something unprecedented happening here. And certainly there are Godzilla villains from space as well. So I feel like that could be a fun way of, further expanding the world on top of the inner verse that we have with Hollow Earth and whatnot.
Maybe that secret weapon is Space Godzilla.
Could be. Or Gamera, finally.
Well, the other part, too, is they have a fight here that they're showing is Scar King on actually watching this trailer back. I just skimming through it. I think I figured out some of the structure to this movie. I'll tell you guys in a second. With Scar King, he's down there in Hollow Earth, but then you also got Gaia's people there. But one of the fights is clearly happening on Earth. So I imagine that what Scar King wants to do is not just have establish dominion over Hollow Earth, but he would want to also take over surface Earth itself.
Yeah.
So it seems like he's probably got a vendetta against humanity in some way.
Yeah, because all we do is destroy and pollute.
Yeah, exactly.
I
mean, Aquaman, but with Godzilla. And in some ways it is Aquaman. Because it's the rivalry is now turning into a team up. So I think this first fight, they tease this fight in Egypt, and I think that'll be, I imagine, the midpoint of the movie. It's either Act 2 or the midpoint of the movie, which would be in Act 2, but the beginning of Act 2 or the midpoint, where Godzilla and Kong, they first see each other again, but because it's like the buddy cop, they're going to fight each other at first before they decide to team
they're
up.
They're just sparring, and then it's revealed that they're having a friendly fight, and then they go out for donuts.
They're going to destroy Egypt first and foremost.
Yes, destroy one of the wonders of the world.
But I think it's a good arc for Kong if this is it still seems like the main character is Kong, as it was in Godzilla versus Kong, but it's a good arc for Kong because he lost his people. He wasn't part of Skull Island anymore, and this would give him an opportunity to become King Kong yet again.
The true king. both on surface and inside.
And then hopefully Caden Kintaro from Monarch Legacy of Monsters appears in this movie.
That's all I'm waiting for. Hey, they could, and I would be sort of excited by that in a way.
I'm trying to slow this down. This looks like a snake.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Doesn't
Yeah,
it look like a snake?
maybe it's just like the skeleton of a giant snake.
like a snake titan or snake titans.
There must be. I mean,
Yeah.
in Hollow Earth, like all the things we've seen on Skull Island alone, I gotta imagine Hollow Earth probably has a whole slew of gigantic creatures and mutants and whatnot. So, like, yeah, it probably is just like an old snake skeleton.
Regardless, this is another epic trailer, and I feel like it's going to be more sci-fi wackiness, and I can't wait to watch this on IMAX, man.
Yeah, man.
The way it was meant to be seen. It's filmed for IMAX. It
Yeah,
says.
it's gonna be gigantic.
I don't recall the last one being filmed for IMAX.
No.
I mean, they played it on IMAX, but filmed for IMAX
like
means
full
they
frame,
probably shot it with IMAX cameras this time.
Get all that extra definition on Son of Kong's creepy proportions. That's the one thing
Yeah.
I can't quite wrap my mind around is his head is way big on his body. It kind of creeps me out a little bit. So I'm hoping that character becomes adorable in beautiful 70 millimeter.
But what do you guys think of the trailer? Leave your thoughts down below. Was the last one filmed for IMAX? You can just tell us. And what are your predictions about the humans? Because I laid nothing down here. Leave a like, subscribe, and go ahead if you are in LA. Please, see if you can be part of this giveaway with us. And let's end this with a Landon Miller.
You know what just happened?
What just happened?
We just watched a movie.
Yeah.
About a character named Landon.
Did we?
Yeah, we did. Do you remember which movie?
Yeah, walk to Landon.
A walk to Landon's house. I wish you had been the star of it, buddy, because, Shane West is great, but I think, it's the month of love. It's the month of romance. And, how cool would it be if you could take your own face and, AI splice it into, the most romantic scene from a movie like that? And then, if you have a crush on somebody, you could take their face and splice it in. And then make
I've done that with my wife's sex tape that she did with her ex.
Oh, cool. Hey, so you
Yeah.
don't even have to make your own now.
Yeah.
You don't have to go through all the trouble of lighting
That's how I
it
got
and
over the pain
hiding the
of
camera.
finding that she watches that every day.
Yeah, that's how I convince myself that this is just a memory I have forgotten. But yeah, buddy, I feel like you could help us, further this technology, and by proxy, you can take advantage of your adjacency to a beloved piece of romantical fiction. People go nuts for those Nicholas Sparks heartstring tugging kinds of stories, and I feel like there's one in you. So
It's true.
yeah, why don't you,
True.
write us a love. You don't do enough by being pledged here. I want you to write us, a love note or a love story, and just leave it in the comments of some random video, and we'll see if we can find it.
Yeah, and I'm dying on the inside.
Yes, and we love you, and stay thriving, and we're gonna go crawl in a grave
She
somewhere.
talks to him every day.
Oh no, to Landon? Damn. Is Landon your wife's ex? Wow, it's really big of you to be here right now. And it's really big of you to allow Landon to give us his hard-earned money after all this.
She takes the money and funnels it back into his account.
Oh, man. One of the functions of the Patreon is that we can, safely launder for you. So if you have any,
Make
as long
me
as
feel less than.
As long as we skim a little percent, it doesn't
Landon
matter. As long
stands
as
for
we're-
making Greg feel less than.
Oh yeah, that's right. Landon less than. I can hear it.
Latin
in there.
heritage.
Yeah. Yes. Exactly. How could you ever compete? Because you're not Latino.
Not Latino.
No.
Not like Landon Miller.
No, not
Very
like
the
Landon
most Latino.
Miller. I mean, that's as authentic Latino as it gets.
That's true.
So
Frank Miller.
you just keep
George
setting the
Miller.
example. Yes, Frank Miller,
Latino
George Miller,
filmmakers.
Miller High Life.
Yeah.
Mr. Miller, my old high school. He taught a few different classes. Anyway, he was a teacher. We're the Millers. Miller's Crossing.
They were all Mexican.
Yeah, all these Mexican movies, man. Well, hey, stay Mexican, and we'll see you for Cinco de Mayo.